What's good, people? It's Lewis or bbrights, and I am back with a nice little short video giving you some tips on sidechain reverb and sidechain delay. I see people commenting below in my live streams asking how to sidechain their reverbs, get a cleaner mix with their reverbs and delay, stuff like that. So I thought I'd make a nice quick tutorial showcasing how there's two ways I do it. I used to do it with the Fruity Peak controller, but now I use the Fruity limiter because this is way more efficient. So yeah, we're going to start off with the Fruity Peak controller way. So I have three MIDIs here. The second MIDI is the copy of the first. But yeah, so let's start with the Fruity Peak controller. I have a standard Maurice West polysynth here. It sounds like this. Simple enough. So what we do is we route it to a mixer track. Sounds normal. And then we add reverb onto the slot. So we're just going to use Fruity Reverb 2. Make your preset. Choose a preset however you make your reverb. And make it 4 seconds long. Turn down the pre-delay. And separate it a little bit like that. Nice clean reverb. And then what you do after that is you add another sound. I usually just use a standard init preset. So it's just a simple regular init preset. Now name this peak verb carry. And then you add that to another slot, so I'm going to add it next to it. Then we add a Fruity Peak controller, which is this thing here. You see here in the bottom right, you click that and you mute the signal, so when you play it you can see sound coming through, but it's actually muted if I unmute it, like that. We turn the volume all the way up just to get a bit of a louder signal. And then you go over to the reverb on the chain, you right click the mix level knob, click linked to controller, and as you can see here, peak verb carry. We want to link it to the peak, change the mapping formula to inverted, and accept it. So as you can see, there's no sidechain going on. That's because you need to copy the MIDI information over. So now, sidechaining. Now, the amount it ducks dictates on how loud this is here. So what I normally do is open up the cog, go to the spanner, and go to the level adjustment and just turn up the volume knob according to how much I want it to duck. So now if I exaggerate it, you'll hear a nice difference. And if I exaggerate it completely, so it completely shuts off the reverb, it sounds like this. And if I was to extend the note, make it sustained, there's actually no reverb playing. And then it comes out. If I was to play a note and then continuously hit a note, you'll hear it ducking like this. Like that. So that's the first way. Next, I'm going to show you how to do it with a limiter. So I'm going to copy this MIDI here. And we're going to use the same sound. We're going to take off the reverb. As you can see, I've left nice gaps in between to have a nice representation of what the reverb sounds like when it's sidechained. So what we do for this one, we right click and empty a mixer track. You go to layout at the bottom there and you click dock to the right, and it sets a nice little thing so you can scroll through and it's always there. It's just easier to see, it's out of the way. Then what you do in slot 1, you add a reverb. I'm going to add Valhalla this time. I'm going to change the preset to a plate and a large plate. I'm going to set the decay to 5 seconds. The mix is going to be 100%. The pre-delay will be about 15 milliseconds. We'll locate it to about 800 Hertz. Turn the depth up to about 60%. And then as you can hear, there's still no reverb. It's because you need to click the arrow there. And now there should be reverb. So if you really wanted to, you can leave it like that. It's a clean sounding reverb. And then what we're going to add next is a Fruity limiter. go to the compression tab, change the sidechain to, there you go, more east-west lead because it's linked. And then now they're both linked. So what we're going to do now is turn the threshold all the way down, turn the knee up to about 30%. And then now we mess around with the ratio. There you go. The more aggressive the ratio is how aggressive the sidechain is. So we're going to keep it on 2.5 to 1. And then now you can just mess around with the decay time. If you was to put this up to 8 seconds. You see it's a lot more aggressive. We will keep it at 5 just for tutorial purpose. And then now, obviously you want to sidechain the tail of the reverb, otherwise it will give you a muddy mix. So we'll just add a gross beat. Depending on what you want. And then you also want to sidechain the actual signal of the synth as well. So you want to put a kickstart on that. And then obviously you can distort it or whatever you want to do. So add a camel crusher, for example. And then now, so for example, you wanted to add a kick. Let's just find a kick. We'll use like the Sabres kick like we did in the 10-minute big room challenge. Like that. Yeah, now the sidechain delay is pretty much identical to the peak controller and the limiter, depending on which one you want to pick. So let's just, for example, use the same MIDI. I'm just going to add another silence just to make it easier. Add it to a mixer track, add a delay, fruity delay 2, change the time to 2 here, make it ping pong. And again, we're adding another channel. This is technically a ghost channel, make it an init preset. Add a fruity peak controller again, it's the exact same as before. Mute the signal, turn it all the way up. Link it to the controller. This time, if you've got a giant project, you'll have a load of these, but as you can see there was the one we used before, but this is delay carry, so make sure you name them according to what you want to do, just to make it a little more organized. And then again, copy the information over. And the louder the input is of the carry. So yeah, that's 3 ways to clean up your delays and reverbs. Sounds nice. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, helps the channel grow, makes me happy. I've got a new video coming out tomorrow. It's going to be a 10-minute challenge. I'll let you know what it's going to be when I upload it. It's a surprise. If you have any requests for a 10-minute challenge that you want me to do, leave it in the comments down below. Or just any tutorial requests in general, leave them in the comments. And yeah, have a nice day.